Let's get it. Yeah, you already know.
Take it anywhere you want to. Not a thing in the world that I won't do. Persistent, not thirsty, I want you. Cheesecake on first day to test you. Let me know if it's real, I won't play you. Girl, you know what type of time we on. Intimidating but easy to talk to. Body counts anonymous from
Monday, January 20th.
My mind don't need to rush you. Can you feel that big
going crazy?
Flowing over your feet, you an angel. Don't if I don't.
Hey, let's go.
If I don't, I'm gonna check. If I spend it, then I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want to take myself.
we're now tuned in to the motherfucking No Pressure Records Networks. Ladies and gentlemen, you feel me? Y'all already know the motherfucking drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and make sure the notification bells is on, so every time we drop, they go straight to your motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? And the way we dropping, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a week. You know what I'm saying? So if those notification bells is on, you could miss some dope content. So don't do that. Don't get left in the dust. You feel me? And you know, you rocking with your host, CM Mcduff. You know what I'm saying? And I got one of the homies in here, you feel me, rocking with me today. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Memphis, motherfucking Tennessee, everybody. One of the funniest motherfuckers I know. You know what I'm saying? And we've been talking about doing this interview for a minute and talking some comedy shit, you know, just talking some life shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Andyboy the Comedian in the house. Let's go. Yeah. Let me get this song playing for this intro. You know what I'm saying? We got Andyboy in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? You could get the mic closer to you so you can sit back. You could adjust the mic, however, so you could, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never done this shit before.
Hey, hey, you know we in here. And you know what? And you know, this is one of the funniest people I know, and he's caught the attention and the likes of some of the funniest people in the industry. You know what I'm saying? He's been out here on the road going crazy with the shows. You feel me? I've been here since the day one, since he started up until now, and this motherfucker damn near already done made it. You know what I'm saying? Because the work ethic is there. The nigga he's always been funny. You know what I'm saying? But one more time, let's make some noise for Andyboy the Comedian in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, Chris.
That's what I'm talking about, man. And you know, we've been talking about doing this for some years. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just think it's dope that, you know, you decided to like go this route and to do everything. You know, we talked about, because before you even got on the stage, you was kind of like contemplating. It was like, one day, motherfucker, I'm gonna just do it. You know what I'm saying? And then you look up a year or two later, and boom, you doing your thing, nigga. You finna get a movie or something soon, nigga.
I wish the fuck I would. I'm ready.
You know
no motherfucking dress though.
Oh yeah. See, hey, let's just get into it. Let's just talk about it. You saw the Cat Williams. You saw the cat. You know, I don't have it. This is my first, you know, comedian on the show. You feel me? We always have a bunch of rappers, singers, you know, other entrepreneurs. But like this is, you know, but we always talk about the comedy shit. I feel like that's just a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? And seeing what Cat Williams had to say, you know, how you feel about some of the things he was saying? You think he was pretty accurate with everything and all that?
Well, you know, yes, he is. He's on point with a lot of shit. And especially with motherfuckers stealing niggas' jokes and shit. Yeah, you know, like I said, hell, I ain't just made it mainstream, and a motherfucker stole some of my shit.
That's so.
Twisted it all around.
So niggas is already stealing your shit like that?
Niggas already stealing.
Like that. That's so and like the community, because I assume I compare everything to rap, because that's what I know most, right? Yeah. And that's like a motherfucker stealing my song, my bars. That's like a I can't respect that. And so it's kind of like the same energy in the comedic world, right?
Same energy.
So somebody could look at really real life, watch you perform, and have the nerve to get on stage and
take your shit, like them niggas say in Arkansas, they'll quiz it around.
You know,
thinking you don't know.
You ever had to call somebody out on it?
No.
Nah, it's like whatever.
It kind of made me feel good that, you know, a nigga trying to bite my shit.
A form of flattery, you know, imitation.
Like I said, hell, he ain't shit yet, and I ain't shit yet.
So it don't even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? So you think, because, you know, Cat Williams, when he was going up on Steve Harvey and Cedric, saying they stealing jokes and wooty woo, you know, I think that's crazy, because, you know, these are, you know, people are like, it's an art. Like, I didn't seen you didn't came over with a list of jokes, like, let me tell you some of these, Chris. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go down, like, okay, this is the one right here. This one cool. This one funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do that. Like, how's the process been since you know, decided to, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go all in, you know? Like, was it difficult to, like, you know, take the jokes from your head to the paper? You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't difficult, but like I said, I'm gonna give a shout out to my man D Smooth.
Shout out D Smooth, everybody.
You know, he first told me, he said, man, have you ever just thought about taking your shit to the stage? And I said, no. He said, man, you funny just by talking to you. Mm-hmm. So he said, man, they be having open mic at Laugh Factory in Hollywood. I'll go with you.
Damn.
That's how it all started. And
so it started at Laugh Factory, nigga. You just started on one of the biggest platforms. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play basketball. I got first game at Staples this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, how was that? Was it a little nerve-wracking?
It was all fucked up because I thought we gonna be in front of people, but it was in front of like 12 other comedians auditioning, and then you couldn't cuss, and all my shit was cussing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to switch up real fast and do what I had to do.
You didn't know that going into it, huh?
No, I was blind coming in. And I said, man, these motherfuckers ain't gonna laugh at my shit when we trying to get the same motherfucking job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went up there.
See, I never even thought about that.
I went up there and that motherfucker said, welcome to the stage, Andyboy. I couldn't say shit. I couldn't say shit.
Nothing was.
I couldn't do shit but grab my head and walk back. I said, oh, shit. Thank y'all for them claps. I once caught that shit in the Navy. If you motherfuckers know what the clap is, just go put your dick on the table and hit it with a mallet. Cause don't none of that shit feel good. And so I've been out to the races
That's funny as fuck. So I remember you showed me that video. I remember the next morning you were like, "Oh, I fucked up." You know, I was nervous. And you see the video, but you could tell there was nerves, right? Yeah. And you had that shit on though. You had that shit on too, and you know that happens. Like, we all human, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But what you did was the show must go on. And you kept going, and then you kind of found that sweet spot, and then you was having fun. You feel me?
Well, you know, my image is being sharp like a motherfucker. Because, goddamn, if I ain't funny, I'm going to be clean and smelling.
Yeah. Yeah,
damn right.
You feel me? And then, but you stand out amongst the other comedians, that, especially the other clips that I was able to see. Can I see that lighter too, man? I left mine over there on the table. And, that's like, you have like, damn, you pull up in a hot whip, you know, you and your wife, and you guys up there, you go to the shows. I know she's very supportive of you, rocking with you at all the shows, you know what I'm saying? And you step out, and I always see the pictures on the gram. I'm like, this motherfucker the cleanest in the room. Like, you already got the look, the image, you feel me, for Hollywood. Like, you feel me? That's why I think, like, you come off as a natural. You feel me? And like your homie said, like, he was like, you know, he's like, no, motherfucker, why don't you just take it to the next level? Have you ever, prior to that, have you ever thought about it?
No. I used to do all my shit at churches.
Oh, okay. For real? You lying?
Yeah, I love them goddamn 3-minute remarks. Yeah, I do it. I can't wait to get in line. Now we're gonna have a 3-minute remark on the first motherfucking line. Because I'm gonna say something funny about a motherfucker. Yeah, that's where I started at.
Okay.
Because I was in church, about maybe 1,500 people that came to that funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I got up there and lined my ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And I used this joke I always had. And them motherfuckers busted, the whole church busted up.
Wow.
You know, shit.
So
I always had jokes, but I just never took it to the next level.
Took it to the next level, yeah, absolutely. And it's crazy too. About you said you spoke at a funeral. You popped up on my grandma's funeral back in 2017, and you was the good energy, the good spirits in the room amongst all the tears, and and you got up there and spoke because you didn't see. We've been you've been my neighbor for like a 10-piece now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you came up there, you gave a little speech and said some funny shit too that only the family would know about. About my grandma, and it just made everybody laugh. So it's just like you got this thing that that's just some God that that's just something that Andyboy, that's some God gave you because you have a natural way about being funny. You know what I'm saying? And so going up to starting from the first show, like what are some of the other things like you've some of the other places you performed in, like what have been some of like the the trials and tribulations of starting from scratch and just really going to get it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, just like this, starting from the Laugh Factory.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain that? Because it was like a competition, right?
Yeah, it was audition.
Okay, audition.
The motherfucker never called me back, so.
Oh, really?
But I ain't let that deter me or nothing like that. And I just started worrying the shit out motherfuckers.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to my brother Evan Lionel. He was doing a show. Evan been in the business for years. He's in movies and all kind of shit. I never met him. He never met me.
Okay.
And he did a show down in Marietta. And I told him, I said, man, I'm new in comedy. I said, man, could you give me, a few minutes on stage? Then he said, man, I'm dealing with people on HBO, Netflix, all kind of shit like that. I just can't be putting amateurs on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, just come on down here, let me meet you.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he first met me, people like me in general anyway, because I'm that type of motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like my Navy evaluation said, Airman Hill makes an ordinary day to something special for all those around him. Then so I went down there and he said, man, you ready? I'm going to give you 3-4 minutes. And
just right off the spot, you thought you was going to meet him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up there, and when I got off stage, the people clapped for me. They laughed at my shit. And he said, man, we got a star in the making. Yep. So, like I said, another shout out to Evan Lionel.
Yeah, shout out to Evan Lionel, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, one. Yeah, shout out to Evan Lionel, man. And that's where opportunity means preparation. You didn't even think you was finna perform. You thought you was just going up there to meet him. And he was like, all right, you up next, nigga.
Yeah. And like I said, I went up there and did my thing. And, jumped up there and jumped right on back off. And ever since, I just be worrying the shit out of motherfuckers.
And because you perform. Where's some of the other places you perform at? Some of the other venues you be at locally?
I went to the Improv. Up in Ontario.
Okay, yep.
And they love me there.
Yeah.
And so I've been grabbing open mics here and shit. Then I've been introduced to more promoters and shit.
Okay.
And I've been doing a whole lot of traveling and spending a whole lot of money on gas and shit.
Moving, cause you have 4 or 5 shows in a week, nigga.
Yeah. So,
I'm like, nigga, you performing like a.
I'm getting my name out there. And, I want to give another shout out to Chris. No, what's his name? Sean Elliott.
Sean Elliott.
Yeah, Sean Elliott.
Shout out Sean Elliott.
Yeah, Sean Elliott. He's I got his gear on right now.
Oh, yup.
You know, the Elliott Brothers.
Elliott Brothers Clothing Company.
Yeah.
I see that. That's looking real fresh. I like the patch on the side, too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Elliott, he's real big time.
Yeah.
You know, he paid people like Tiffany Haddish, Earthquake, motherfuckers like that.
Okay.
And he FaceTimed me a few weeks ago and told me, he said, I've been watching you. And I'm going to talk to the team, see that you open up for us one night.
Okay,
So
there you go.
Still waiting for that phone call.
Uh-huh.
You know, in Hollywood, motherfuckers will lie.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes you gotta play the waiting game and just keep working.
Yeah, but he's not lying to me. But
Yeah.
like I said, the time ain't right when the time is right.
Yup.
You know,
You'll be prepared.
God's time is impeccable. So I'm just gonna wait for God to move me, you know, in that direction, and I'm gonna go up there and give it my all, you know. Cause you can't stop Andyboy.
Yeah.
Stop Andyboy is Andyboy.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. And you look at just over the last couple of years, nigga, you've been moving. You've been out here moving, doing the show, and you not just doing no like fucking little bars and shit, nigga. You be doing crazy shit. I look at the Instagram like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? You outside, and that just goes to show, you know, the work ethic. You feel me? When you care about something and like you really want to get to it, a motherfucker like you hustle. We don't leave no pennies on the floor. No. You know what I'm saying? And so just doing that, and like you've already been getting paid. You get paid for your gigs. So some of these events, and you know you're popping out. You on these flyers constantly. You know, did you ever picture it? You know, being like this. You know, before you even went to the Laugh Factory for the first time, did you ever see? It was never like a.
No, you know, I didn't know I was gonna pick up the momentum. Have so much momentum so fast. You know, cause once I got going and people start seeing me, you know, hey man, come back and do it. You know, they want to work with me. So, you know that big break is gonna come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. At this rate, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know, since you know you got into it and you found like your inspiration, who was someone like the people you looked up to? Because you know you've been a funny nigga your whole life, you know what I'm saying? So like, who are some of the people some of the comedians you were fucking with?
Well, this guy, he never was no comedian, but God rest his soul, my brother Joseph Hill.
Okay, R.I.P. man.
He was always funny. And I just listened to him. He just be saying funny shit. That just rubbed off on me. You know, and Richard Pryor, I always I watches his films. I would never copy off his shit. I just watches how he graced the stage. That's the only thing I will copy off. The way he graced the stage, he move around and shit. You know, and just act a motherfucking fool. Cause that's what I'm there to do. Yeah. To act a motherfucking fool and give people what they want.
Some good laughs or some.
Cause I'm lying to say any motherfucker.
For sure. And that's what I feel like a good comedian does. Like, you know, if you gonna have 10 specials, I don't want to hear the same thing for the last special. Like, what's going on in your life? And I feel like you do that a lot with your stand-up. It comes from like a lot of your life experiences and stories and shit. And because it's funny, because even before just kicking it with you, I'll come over, you know, back in the day, throughout these 10 years I've known you, I'll come over, have a beer, you know, or something with you, and you'll be telling stories and then just be entertaining. Even if one of my homies is with me, we'll just be sitting there listening to you talk, nigga, while we laugh. Like, and it's like, and so it makes sense. And like you said, even in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? They called you, you know, whatever he said about you, you know, it's just like, you know, you make an ordinary day feel, you know, special.
Special for all those around.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's just so that comes natural. And that's why I'm saying, like, the movie, you want to do some movies too?
Oh yeah, you know. And like I said, you know, I got a late start at doing comedy. I'm 62 years old, and I got 3 years in. And I know the motherfucker be looking at me and shit like, how is this nigga remembering his motherfucking jokes? Them niggas don't know I take Prevagen.
What the fuck is that?
Prevagen, that goddamn, you seen that pill, that commercial on TV? That motherfucker, them pills make you remember shit?
Okay.
Yeah, I take them motherfuckers. They ain't working. They ain't working good. Goddamn it. Well, I ain't say they ain't working yet. Cause I will get up with that motherfucker. Goddamn it. God damn it. These motherfuckers ain't working yet.
that ever happened to you? That ever happened to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where you just draw a blank in the middle of your joke, like, oh fuck.
I have my lineup, what I'm gonna say and shit. Mm-hmm. I go blank, then I gotta skip over some shit and come back to it.
Yeah.
But it still be all good though.
Yeah, cause performing so much, you kind of like you're preparing yourself to like you said, like when homie gave you that opportunity.
Yeah.
You could just do it on the fly. Like right now, like boom, you have to go step on a big stage. You opening up for Dave Chappelle tomorrow. You're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? And that just comes from, the repetition of, people don't understand. Even when you not getting paid for shows, you got an opportunity. You got to hop in this whip and get to L.A.
Sometimes it's not all about getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
It's just getting your name out there and letting people see what you can do. The money is going to come. Then a lot of motherfuckers don't know. See, I'm doing this here comedy for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't tell now another motherfucking joke, that vet gonna get paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're like, so I'm just waiting for that opportunity.
You kind of in a different position where you're hungry for it, but you're not like a starving comedian where it's like I need to get my bills paid, nigga. Like I'm doing this out of pure love.
Yes, out of pure love.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing beats that at the end of the day. And that's why I think it's special. And I think it's like it's inspiring and inspirational because like it ain't like you said, you 62 years old. What the fuck? Look what I did in the last couple years, and nigga, I'm finna be on some movies. You know what I'm saying? You got people like Tiffany Haddish calling you funny, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a pretty fucking big deal.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like if people like that, if like A-listers like that could recognize the talent and potential, it's only a matter of time, especially with how you working. You know what I'm saying? Who is someone like, okay, so you fuck with Richard Pryor's or anybody else like, that is inspired? Nah, that's just pretty much.
Else.
Mm-hmm. Even Richard Pryor.
I ain't got nothing against the other comedians, but like I said, I just like his shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
Yeah. What about some of his movies? Because I just recently
I love all his movies and shit. But one thing, I just want to thank God that I'm not ashamed to get on stage and tell a motherfucker, how I was the world's greatest crackhead. Yeah, I was the world's greatest crackhead. Motherfucker, I'm ain't got nowhere to get high at. It's raining outside, wind blowing. Nigga, I can hit my pipe in a motherfucking hurricane. when shit stopped me. Ugly than a motherfucker, Chris. Ooh, I was an ugly motherfucker. I had the worst time during October. Come Halloween time. Nigga, I'm walking up down the street trying to get my dope, and the goddamn kids be passing by. And they be thinking I'm a very expensive Halloween decoration. Mom, Dad, look at that one. You smoke cigarettes. I thank God, man. Be around, because I cry after a lot of my shows. I really cry tears of joy because I said, look, man, God has something planned for me. When I didn't even know what the plan was. Facts.
And it's just like that's a beautiful thing because you take like some of your darkest times in your life, you feel me, and you make that relatable to people because everybody been through something in life, and you turning your pain into laughs, you feel me?
Right.
Your trauma into those stories that people that people can appreciate and people can relate to because we all human, and you feel me? And it's like have you ever told a joke on stage and got and people wasn't fucking with it, like they got offended or something? Have you ever experienced anything like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, one time I used my pretty lady joke. And I just made point to the lady. The guy, hey man, that's my wife. I said, God damn, man, that's a joke.
I was like, well, so how does the joke go?
I want to thank everybody for coming. You know, everybody looking good and shit. Especially that lady right there. You know, I said, damn, girl, what you doing Tuesday? If you ain't doing shit around about 11:30, meet me at the courthouse so we can get married. And if there's a long-ass line, fuck it. Meet me in the parking lot. Because, goddamn, it ain't going to work no motherfucking way. We can get anybody married. It ain't going to work. Goddamn, as soon as you find out this company ain't paying me shit, and plus I got a little old dick, it ain't going to work. Hell yeah.
And her husband wasn't fucking with that.
Her husband wasn't fucking with that shit.
Oh man, and it's like you just did that. It's just like fuck it. I keep going, nigga.
I love say, hey man, it's just a joke, man. I went on through with my joke, and then at the end, he laughed.
Yeah, because it's like you gotta, I'm up here. You don't know who I might get on in this crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I don't check people. I don't fuck with people. I don't talk about no motherfucker, nothing like that. People. That's the first time somebody ever just really said something to me about one of my jokes. But I ain't let it bother me though.
Yeah, no, that's not nothing.
I say, man, you at the comedy show, man.
Yeah, we've been. It's all like everything. Like everything. I'm here. You watching me, motherfucker? Like I didn't ask you to come. Like
My job is to make motherfuckers laugh. Because the world is so fucked up nowadays. People need to laugh. The world need to laugh. Shit just ain't the way it used to be. Family ain't really family no more. And shit damn near like motherfuckers. Yeah, I know them.
Yeah, and I feel like so in your time, like in the game, like I know there's a lot of upside and a lot of fun shit that goes on. Is there any bullshit that gotta go on? Cause I know, as being an artist coming up, there's definitely there's a good side and then there's some bullshit you deal with. I feel like to anything. Is there some like to the what's like the other side of the comedic shit where where it gets tricky and or motherfuckers got you fucked up,
Well,
you ever had the experience? You ever had any experiences? This far.
Yeah, you have to watch this shit because a motherfucker may want you to come and every week, because he likes you, they like you and shit. The people like you, but they want you to come every week, and do your shit. But ain't never mention no motherfucker money.
Yeah.
Say, man, you keep coming later on, I'm going to start paying you. But then want you to motherfucking half-ass work, Watch the motherfucking build. Let everybody know the show going to start later. And that ain't my motherfucking job.
Yeah.
That's bullshit I don't like.
Yeah.
But like I said, the money part, I'll accept some money. I have gotten paid.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's just like, I guess there's like... there's probably just bullshit that comes with, it's just a part of the game that you gotta, deal with, like, because it's like if they using you for your likeness, that gotta come with some cheese, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what have you this far? We'll do it to block out that noise. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all now tuned in on the No Pressure Records Network. I'm up here with Andyboy the Comedian right now. You know what I'm talking about. And we only on the No Pressure Records.
I'm going live and a motherfucker calling me and shit. Don't be doing that shit. But like say, I try to stay friends with everybody else, with a lot of people and shit, I don't be want to burn no bridges, but you're not going to use me at the same time.
Yeah.
I tell a motherfucker, I'm doing this shit for fun. I don't give a fuck about tell another fucking joke. I'm good with it.
Yeah, because regardless, like this, like you said, because it's when it's out of love, like that's when it's real, like, cause I'm finna get out here, make this drive, You know, and you know what come with being from living in Moreno Valley and having to get to Hollywood for these shows a few times a week. That's an hour and some change drive every time there and back.
Hour and 57.
Hour, you know what I'm saying? Some days, like especially like when you gotta leave around like this time, nigga, get out there for a 7 o'clock set or something. It's like fuck, you catching all the evening traffic on the way, and then you know you coming back after the show 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm putting in my work. I'm putting in my work, you know. So like I said, you know. I'm just happy about what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. You know, because, you know, this is not no easy shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker can sit in the backyard and drink beer and make a motherfucker laugh all day.
Yeah.
Or call your name on that motherfucking stage.
Yeah, lights, camera, action, nigga. It says.
Camera action, your ass ain't gonna know what to say.
Oh God, I've even had people come on the podcast. I'm like, what happened, nigga? You talk all this shit. As soon as the motherfucking camera come on, it's different. You feel like it's real now.
Yeah.
When you got the microphone in your head and it's like, you know, I'm Andyboy, you know what I'm saying? So when you perform, like, you know, or any time over the last few years when you perform, do you have you a drink before? Do you put some smoke in the air before? Do you have like a ritual? Like, what do you do before a show to get right, or has it changed?
I don't drink no more, but I used to when I was drinking. You know, I like better being sober now, going on stage.
Really?
I remember my shit better. You know, and when I was drunk on stage, I didn't like that shit. Yeah. You know, I got them goddamn weak ass bladders, got to piss.
Yeah. During the middle of the set.
Nigga, I ain't got that goddamn long time. Hey man, I gotta go piss right quick. I ain't got that kind of minute, so.
That was funny.
I'm having fun with this shit. Yeah, you know, and like I say again, I'm 62 years old. I know I'm gonna get older. I just keep living and shit. I just hope when I get in my 80s and shit, I don't be sitting around the house just chewing for nothing.
Oh God. Nigga, see, that's what I'm saying. We gotta get you. You know, we be shooting like little short films and shit. We did a couple last year, and like I'm getting better with the films. I'm gonna have to get you in a movie. We're gonna have to get you. You know what I'm saying? And like, and you know, like, you know, has social media, like, you know, like being on the gram and you know, doing the whole content. I know you've linked up with some other comedians. Who are some of the other comedians you've made content with over the year? None.
You know, but like I said, don't speak of that.
Yeah.
A lot of them know me. They ain't never hit the like button.
Yeah.
You know, with my flyers, I be posting that I'm doing this, doing that. You know, few of them, you know, done hit the like button. You know.
Yeah.
Man. You know.
Yeah.
But you know how social media is.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, I know very well. Big comedy special on Netflix.
I would go home with it.
Yeah. That'll be crazy, nigga.
Yeah.
That'll be crazy. The whole special taped in Memphis, nigga. What?
I would love to go home.
Cause that's what I'm saying. They so many. There's so many Netflix specials with a bunch of comedians. Like that. You know, I definitely see you getting something like that, or a movie real soon. Like, especially the movies, nigga. Like, you know, do you, like, how, I don't even know where to even begin, but you met some people that spoke to you about some movie roles or some shit like that, right?
Yes, you know, this one guy, he told me, he said, man, I see you in the movies, man, you know. He said, it's a good part you can play. Play the motherfucking funny mailman, you know. Yeah. He can sit on the steps on the porch. Hey man, he got a funny ass mailman, man. Let's fuck with him. He always got something funny to say. You know, I'm just like waiting for these phone calls.
Yeah. And you know, like you said earlier, you know, it's God's timing. You feel me? Is impeccable. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing more from you. Like, where you perform? You got a show tonight, right?
Yeah, I got a show down there at Solaris Beer and Blending.
Okay.
Marietta. You know, I go there on Monday nights to work out.
Okay.
You know,
So
pretty good crowd too.
Yeah, so if you pop up there on a Monday, you might see some material you working out. You gonna be doing a lot of that's what's up, yo.
I go in with some of my old shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I try some new shit out. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Where else do you perform at locally? Like for the people watching that might want to catch a show. Like where else do they?
Okay, like tomorrow night I'll be at the Derby Room over in Hemet.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm familiar. Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
down there, you know, and I'm thinking about Wednesday, you know, going to, I don't know the name of this place, but I never worked with this guy before.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to go check him out. Then, like I say, on Wednesdays as well, I work with Dwight the Barber.
Okay.
At the barber shop. Then on Friday nights at the Rooftop in Hollywood, you know, Dwight the Barber, he hosts that as well. Him and Andre Be Funny.
Okay.
You know, like I say, it's a long list of places,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that where they be wanting me to come, you know, and act a goddamn fool.
Yeah. And so y'all heard that. Stop playing. If y'all, there's a list, there's a place, and make sure y'all follow him on the gram so you can stay up to date, because he be posting all the flyers and info. But like, especially if you locally in the IE and stuff, there's performances you can catch him at. If you in Hollywood and LA, there's places you can catch him at. You know what I'm saying? Is there like is there a place that you haven't performed at that you want to perform at this year?
No, because I done pretty much hit them all. You know, the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, Ontario Improv, you know, the Comedy Store down in San Diego. I've been there, you know, like I say, you know, I want to get back at the Laugh Factory.
Okay.
And I can't leave this here young man out. Another guy that believed in me, you know, Mr. Kyle Williams, you know.
Shout out Kyle Williams, man.
Yeah. You know, and give a shout out to Chris Spencer as well.
Shout out Chris Spencer, everybody.
Yeah, Chris Spencer told me, don't think you worrying people. You know, he said that's what you got to do. I worry the shit out of him. Hey, man, let me have some time, man. Hell, these ain't for no motherfucking money. Ain't to borrow no motherfucking money.
Yeah.
And like I said, Kyle Williams, and he called me back and said, "Hey man, send me a picture. I'm gonna make a flyer up, and I got you for the Laugh Factory."
Boom, there you go.
And I went there, and the lady told me, the manager, when I got off stage, she said, "You are a star. I love the way you dress. I love the way you talk. We haven't had this type of energy here in a long time."
See, there you go.
And then immediately I started crying right in front of her. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Ma'am," I said, "those crack jokes, they was lies, but the crack usage was real." I said, "Wow," you know, I said, "God had a plan for me." And then this one, she gave me a hug, and she said, "You're gonna be all right." So like I said, just opportunity to meet these movers and shakers.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's why the story and life behind the jokes and everything is funny but touching. You know what I'm saying? People need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. I think that's what some of the best comedians got. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you've been through or whatever you're going through now, you know, don't let it interfere with what you want to do. You know, 'cause like I said, look at me. 62 years old, been doing comedy 3 years. You can't give up on your dream, man. If that's what you feel that you want to do it.
Fucking do it. And you'll never see results until you fucking get out there and fucking do it. Cause like, you know, from your first show to now, it's like, nigga.
Even if you failed at it, you know, well, you're not failing no way because you tried it.
Exactly.
So there's no failure.
Ain't no such thing as failure.
Yeah.
You gotta, as long as you know in your heart you gave it everything you got, you went up there and, you know, and did your thing, like there is no failure. There is no failure. And because most people can't even say, like, you know, I was talking to somebody. I was like, you know, some shows, like, I get more nervous than others. And I'm like, it's on and off now, but it used to be just horrible every show. But now I'm like a lot more confident in my craft, and you know, I'm a professional now. So it's like I could do it. I could.
Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing about being nervous. Being nervous is natural. And you want to be nervous.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yes, you want to be nervous because you go out there just like say, you know, I got this here. You know, no, because you want to be nervous because you want to explain. I mean, damn, I want to see it. You want to do great for the crowd.
Exactly, and that right there, you not knowing who's gonna be out there.
Exactly.
That right there is nervous enough. Whether it's 10 people, whether it's a couple hundred people, because you did some of these big festival stages, jazz festival stages and shit. So you know you got that's a festival. Yeah. So hundreds and hundreds of people, right? Yeah. So and it's the same nervous where you got to go up in front of a smaller room at a bar and there's 8 motherfuckers in there.
Yeah, I've done that too. And now that I go to Walmart, I go in, you know, people know me. Hey, Mr. Funny Man, you know, I don't be knowing them, but you know, they know me, you know.
That's a dope feeling, huh?
Yeah, you know, they'll tell a lie. Hey man, when your next show? I said, I got one right here in the city. I'm coming. We I heard motherfuckers that told me they coming, but you know, I don't worry about that.
Yeah. You know, cause once you do that first Netflix special, it's so crazy. You know, everyone go over. Andyboy, that's my cousin, nigga. you know how it is. You know, and it's like you gotta. You know, I feel like we already made it. You know, we just gotta convince the rest of the world. You feel me? And you know, and I just know that that's a great feeling. You know, people being able to recognize you. You know, for your talent, and that's why it's inspirational. Cause it's like motherfucker. Ain't no time limit on nothing. You feel me? So I know there's some people out there like, oh, I can't do it. Yes, you can, nigga. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. And you know, and I just seeing the progression over the years, man. That shit is dope. And I think you going. I know for a fact you going big places. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, you know, just get your routine together, man, and go on out there and shit. You know. And,
yeah, what's some advice you could give from everything you've learned this far? What would you tell your old self starting off in his first shows from what you know now?
Well, you know, like I said, don't be scared. You know, and like I said, just keep working on your shit because everybody's not gonna laugh at your jokes. Yeah. You might have one motherfucker laugh at your shit, and the next person may not laugh. Then it'll switch up. They may laugh and they may not laugh. But like I said, just keep working on your shit, and you know, and get in the front of the mirror sometime. I ain't never just did that. People done told me to do it, but I just get in my car sometime and ride down the street, be saying my shit what I want to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you motherfuckers ain't ready for Andyboy, I'm telling you. Yep. You know, hell yeah, I stutter like a motherfucker. I done stutter so bad on stage. I done pat the gas. God damn it, trying to get it started. I pulled the choke out. I still can't get it started. I have fun with it. That's what it's all about.
And you would have a and that's what I'm saying. You could make a joke out of anything, nigga. Like, because you just being your motherfucking self, nigga. You know, and I think that's right there. That's what's priceless. Cause they know the Andyboy.
See, cause I learned about your jokes. Don't worry about you know. Oh man, they ain't laugh at that. You know? No. Say it. Yeah.
Cause you never know, nigga.
Yeah.
You never know, and then you got to say it again. Yeah. Cause you might have you got a different crowd.
Some people gonna laugh and some ain't. So don't feel like you failing if people don't laugh.
How do you know when you have a good joke on your hands? Like, oh, this one's it. Is there?
Well,
do you just?
I usually laugh behind it myself.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be the first nigga to laugh like I ain't never heard it before.
That's
When I laugh at my own shit, you know, I say I'm gonna run that past the people.
And because if it's funny to you, like, hey, you know, somebody gonna laugh at this motherfucker. And then sometimes you'll have a new joke and you'll come over real quick, like you having this moment, and go tell everyone, have the whole studio laughing.
I'll come over and say, hey, man, I got this new joke, man. Let me run it past you. You know.
And you know that's dope too. You know, we've had those networking events, and you came through and had and performed that one time. That shit was fun as fuck in here, you know. And those are like moments right there for the community, you know, because you know everything we do, like, you know, with the networking events and bringing all these artists and creators together, like, it's not really being done. So that's more people that gets tuned into you. And then that, you know, you did some work for Elijah. Shout out to Elijah. You were on his album. You feel me? You were on my album. How'd you like those experiences, like recording and all that?
I like that. And Elijah said the song when I worked on his album. He said it took off. Yeah. You know, I ain't seen a dollar, but what that motherfucker?
Nah, that's tight, man.
I didn't touch that motherfucker.
Man, bro, that's tight. And it's like you probably couldn't even think you would have been in the studio and been on songs a couple years ago, and now because you funny, and like the more you get big, you're gonna be on a lot of rapper. I'm telling you right now, rappers gonna be Andyboy, I gotta get you in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I need some skits done. I need some vocals on that album, man.
And I love doing that.
That's it fun,
putting a little excerpts into the rapping game.
If y'all listen to my last album, or if not, it's Better Left Red. It's out right now on all streaming platforms. Better Left Red by Sam Mcduff. Andyboy has like 3 skits on that motherfucker, all perfect. Like that shit was funny as fuck. It really brought the album together. And yeah, man, what you got planned for the rest of the year? You know what I'm saying? What?
Just keep working hard and just keep doing shows. You know, be it open mic. Being invited, you know, your girl, what's her name?
Young Miss?
Yeah, Young Miss. You know, I got something coming up with her.
Okay.
On February the 2nd.
Yeah, she'll keep you booked for sure.
Yeah, and I love working with her. You know, and I got my big opportunities February the 4th. I'll be auditioning for American Got Talent.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So as I speak about that shit, the nerves kicks in and because that's a really, really big platform. I'm stepping out, but I'm stepping out in faith. You know, God gonna come with me. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, I don't know if I got 3 minutes, I don't know if I got 5 minutes. But like I said, I am so ready for it. You know, I know I can't cuss. But you know, it's okay though. I ain't got to cuss.
And because you good enough to, like you said, you prepare for whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
My way, I'm ready, and like I said, just grab the reins and ride this comedy game on out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. And everybody, right now, if you don't know where you fucking at, you on the No Pressure motherfucking records. You know what I'm talking about. You feel me? And we locked in with Andyboy the Comedian. You could catch him at, nigga, you already heard this show. He performing every night this week, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, follow him on the gram at Andyboy the Comedian. I'm gonna have it right here so you guys can see that, and his link to his Instagram in the description. Make sure you give him a follow, man, and stop playing. I vouch for this, man. This nigga funny as fuck. And if Tiffany Haddish and some of the A-listers in the game are saying this nigga's funny, then y'all know you the real deal. You feel me? He's been out here on the road putting in work. So, you know, make sure you guys give give him a follow. I think you'll be seeing him on the big screen pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this has been another episode of the motherfucking No Pressure Records Network. Any last words for the people until part 2? You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you know, like I end all my shows. You know, everybody take care. You know, and, thanks for tuning in, and be nice and kind to each other, and be nice and kind to yourself, and love one another. I love y'all. Good night. Peace.
Peace. We out of here. Yeah.